everybody, Ross W. Oker, Go Hills TV, powered by JBS, making your world stronger. Time for a postgame with Coach Matt Torrez. We want to open up by telling you that there's not going to be a second game today. Weather forecast looks a little shaky for the rest of the day, Coach, so they were going to have to stay over till tomorrow anyway. Going to play 2 tomorrow now.
Correct. We thought we'd start the game if we get 4 or 5 innings in, and we're not technically really burning an arm. And so if we got 2 or 3 and it got bad out there, we didn't feel like it was a smart thing to go with.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about the game today. NIACC, they came out and challenged. I want to start with, of course, my player of the game and everybody's clear-cut player of the game, Thomas Emmerich, who had the 2 home runs, including the grand slam. He was really swinging it today. Yeah,
he did a really good job. He probably won the baseball game for us, right? A couple of big innings. Got us going with a home run. Gave us some gave us some space there in the last inning to, probably not use another bullpen arm, and he did a really good job for us today.
So pitching-wise, Jack Nelson, while maybe not his best outing, probably good for him. The umpire, I thought, was very good. He wasn't giving it. It was more of a college strike zone. A lot of times we see a high school type of strike zone out there, I think. And he wasn't giving that ball off of the plate. And he needs to see that as you start thinking about postseason. And if you were to get to Grand Junction, what he saw today is what he's going to see out there strike zone. And he's also going to have to be prepared that at this level you're going to give up some runs from time to time.
Right, especially out there in Grand Junction, right? Ball carries, really good baseball teams, and there's going to be some runs scored. So we talked after his outing, like, hey, man, just stay in there. You give up some runs, get back after it. Understand that we're good enough that we can, post some scores for you, and just throw a 0 in there, and we can get the momentum back in our dugout.
And he did battle. He ate up some innings at the end of the day. Instead of checking out after that second inning or third, he did eat up some innings for you.
Right, he did. He stayed in there, and gave us an opportunity not to go to the bullpen too early, and I think my assistants, we just stayed with it, and they talked me into not going to the bullpen too early, and we rode it for a little while and tried to see what we were made of a little bit there.
So we saw Sam Hart. I thought he was pretty effective, but Dade Hensley, the old bulldog, I call him, he has certainly become a guy that really can get you out of some trouble.
Yeah, he's got some stuff when there's runners on base. So he goes out there and really competes for us. And I don't necessarily always run him back after that. I call it pitcheritis a little bit. You get all amped up for runners on base, and you go do your job, and then you go sit down, and then it's hard to recreate that energy. And me and him sat down, and we talked about that a little bit the last time, and said, hey, man, you gotta create some energy for you, and be like, hey, this is a close situation. I can't give up a run here, and try to create some energy for you again mentally.
All right, you're going to have to play 2 with these guys tomorrow, and it's going to be challenging because they've got some really good arms over there that we're likely going to see some of them tomorrow.
Yeah, they're quality baseball team. I don't know, they're 12-9, but I don't know how. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that in a bad way. They're really got some really good players over there. They put baseball in play. They don't strike out very much. They get the ball over the plate and challenge you. And they're hard offense to get out. And their top 3 guys are they're really good.
And they swing the bat. They put the pressure on you a little bit. They took a midweek. I think they came in here with some pretty good confidence, taking 2 from Kirkwood, who's ranked 5th in Division II in the middle of the week. So I thought your guys battled very, very well. And as a coach, obviously, I'm sure you'd love to just go out and beat everybody, 20-0. But sometimes it's good to be challenged a little bit as well and see how you respond.
Right. No, that's big for our team. And, I think we've talked about this a little bit. We're not really meant or built to go and beat teams 20-5 or whatever. It's not really who we are. I always tell my guy, hey, man, we're going to be in 6-5 baseball games. We're going to be in 5-4 baseball games. So, go out there and understand who we are, execute your job, and, realize that, the things that we do puts you in tight baseball games. And, lately, we've actually get out there and done some damage with the bat, and it's really nice to see right now.
All right, Coach, we get the win today, 16-8 in a 7-inning game, and with the impending rain, going to play a doubleheader tomorrow, and we think those will probably both be 9-inning games because they're both conference games. First pitch will be at noon tomorrow. Dade Hensley ends up getting the win on the mound. Thomas Emmerich goes deep twice for the Warriors, including a grand slam in the bottom of the sixth. That's going to do it for us. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. First pitch at noon on Go Hills TV, powered by JBS.